Hello, good evening and welcome to Eventures' second Friends quiz. A lot of you may have joined us for the first quiz, so welcome back. Some of you, this might be your first Friends quiz with us, so if it is, welcome. I have the turkey hat and glasses on again because it's Friends, so you've got to. And Hugsy's joined me again, so welcome. As you all know, this isn't live, this is a pre-recorded video. So it's a new format, it's not on YouTube, it is a private link. So you will have now your link. I hope you accessed it okay, I hope there was no technical issues. So welcome. It's going to be exactly the same format, it's just on a different platform, that's all. So let's get started. It's eight rounds again of 10 questions. They are different questions to the first quiz, and they work slightly differently. So last time we did a round per character. This time we're doing them per every couple of seasons. So it's going to run through the seasons of Friends for you. So let's make a start. Round one, general. So it's general Friends questions. Number one. What was Central Perk before it became a coffee house? What was Central Perk before it became a coffee house? Number two. Whose voice says previously on Friends? Whose voice says previously on Friends? And we want the actor's name for that. Number three. The two apartment numbers in the show were 19 and 20. But what numbers were they at the beginning of the series before being changed by the producers? Again, the two apartment numbers in the show were 19 and 20. But what numbers were they at the beginning of the series before being changed by the producers? Two points for that one. Number four, who was the only actor allowed to sit in the screenwritings for the show? I know that's a hard one, but have a guess. You've got a 1 in 6 chance. Who was the only actor allowed to sit in the screenwritings for the show? Number five. Before the show was cast, the main love story was intended to be between which two characters? So before the show was cast, the main love story was intended to be between which two characters? Number six, true or false? So you got a 50-50 chance here, true or false? Every episode of Friends mentions the words friends at least once. So true or false? Every episode of Friends mentions the word friends at least once. Now you didn't just get a 50-50 chance in number six. You've also got a 50-50 chance in the rest of this round. So the rest of this round is true or false. So have a guess. 50-50 chance. So number 7 is true or false. Courtney Cox is actually older than David Schwimmer, even though he plays her older brother on the show. So true or false, Courtney Cox is actually older than David Schwimmer, even though he plays her older brother on the show. Number 8, true or false? There were bedrooms behind the doors in Monica's apartment on set. So true or false? There were bedrooms behind the doors in Monica's apartment on set. And number 9, true or false? Ellen DeGeneres had turned down the role of Phoebe. So true or false? Ellen DeGeneres had turned down the role of Phoebe. And finally, number 10, true or false? Chandler and Phoebe were originally scripted to be main characters. True or false? Chandler and Phoebe were originally scripted to be main characters. Okay, that's round 1. So while you get your answers together, as normal like I would on a live quiz, I'm going to do a couple of shout outs. So, we will start with a couple of birthdays. So happy birthday to Luke Tyers, who is 15 on Sunday. So happy birthday, Luke. Happy birthday to Ross, who's 17 today. Ross, what a great name for a friends quiz. So happy birthday. I also want to say hello to 11-year-old Sophie Elwood. Hello, Sophie. Thank you for joining us again this evening. Hope you're enjoying the quiz. And hello to everyone at With You North Links. So hello to everybody there. And we will go into the answers to round 1. So, number 1. What was Central Perk before it became a coffee house? It was a bar. So it was a bar before it was a coffee house. Number 2, the person that voices previously on Friends, it's Matt LeBlanc. It's Matt LeBlanc. Number 3, the 2 apartment numbers in the show were 19 and 20. What were they at the beginning? It was 4 and 5. So originally, the numbers of the apartments were 4 and 5 until the producers realised that being so high up in the building, they probably wouldn't have been 4 and 5. So they changed them. So you can get 2 points on that round. Number 4, who was the only actor allowed to sit in on the screenwritings? I know that was a hard one, so I apologise for that. But it was Matthew Perry. And he helped the directors with jokes and punchlines for the scripts because he's quite a funny man. So it was Matthew Perry. Number 5, before the show was cast, the main love story was intended for Monica and Joey. Not Monica and Chandler. Or Phoebe, Ross and Rachel. It was meant for Monica and Joey. True or false? Every episode of Friends mentions the word friends at least once. It is true. Number 7, Courtney Cox is actually older than David Schwimmer. Yes, she is. It's true. Courtney Cox is older than David Schwimmer, even though he plays the older sibling. Number 8, true or false? There were bedrooms behind the doors in Monica's apartment on set. It's false. It is false. The bedrooms are only assembled when they were required. Central Perk is actually the other side of that wall on the set, so it's actually false. Number 9 is true or false? Ellen DeGeneres had turned down the role of Phoebe. It's true. It's true. And true or false? Chandler and Phoebe were originally scripted to be main characters. It's false. Chandler and Phoebe were originally going to be supporting characters. So it's false. So that's the end of round 1. The good thing about me not being live is if you missed anything there, or you need to go back, or you need to pause me at any point, you can. So at any point you can pause this quiz, you can come back to it. So that is the bonus about not being live. I mean, I quite like being live so that I know how many people are watching. I feel like I can interact more with you, even though I haven't got the comments on, I can still interact with you. But obviously this being a pre-recorded, it's a little bit different, but there is the bonus that you can pause me. So at any point you can go and pause me. Did you think you pressed pause there, not by accident? Did I trick you? No. But yeah, you can pause me at any point and you can come back so you won't miss anything. So let's go on to round number 2, shall we? So round number 2 is all about the male characters. So I know I said we're going through the series, and we will, and that starts on round 4. So we're just going to go through the male characters on round 2, female characters on round 4, and then we will go, round 3, sorry, and then from round 4 we go through the series. So Number 1, and male characters. For what play did Joey say that he could dance, but really he couldn't? So number 1 is, for what play did Joey say that he could dance when really he couldn't? Number 2, which costume does Ross wear to Monica's Halloween party? Which costume does Ross wear to Monica's Halloween party? Number 3, according to Chandler, what phenomenon scares the bejesus out of him? So according to Chandler, what phenomenon scares the bejesus out of him? That's a hard word to say, isn't it? Phenomenon. Which phenomenon scares the bejesus out of him? And number 4, what is the Joey special? So number 4 is, what is the Joey special? Number 5, what was the name of the band that Chandler and Ross formed during their college days? Again, number 5, what was the name of the band that Chandler and Ross formed during their college days? Number 6, who was Chandler's TV magazine always addressed to? So number 6 is, who was Chandler's TV magazine always addressed to? Number 7, what size shoe does Joey wear? So number 7 is, what size shoe does Joey wear? Number 8, what was the name of the comic book Ross made as a child? What was the name of the comic book that Ross made as a child? Number 9, what is Chandler's middle name? What is Chandler's middle name? And number 10, where was Ross supposed to go on his honeymoon with Emily? Where was Ross supposed to go on his honeymoon with Emily? Again, while you get your answers together, I will do a couple of shout outs. And I know I'm going through the round slightly quicker than I would normally live, but as I say, if you miss anything or you need to think of any answers a little bit longer, just pause me. Just pause the video and you can carry on when you're ready. So we'll do a couple more shout outs. So hello to Leon and Leonie. And a happy birthday to Daryl. Hello to Jess Murphy, who's 14 and a huge Friends fan. So welcome, Jess. I hope you enjoy the quiz and I hope you get lots of questions right. Hello to Millie Nickel. Thank you for joining us this evening. And a shout out to Timmy from Claire. Hi, Timmy. Claire says hello. And hello to Chloe Wilkins from Essex. Thank you for joining us tonight, Chloe. Okay, so let's go for the answers to round 2. For what play did Joey say that he could dance? It was A Tale of Two Cities. So it was A Tale of Two Cities. What costume does Ross wear to Monica's Halloween party? It was Sputnik. It was Sputnik. And if you remember rightly, only 1 or 2 people, I think 1 person, guessed that. Everybody else thought he was something else. Number 3, according to Chandler, what scares the bejesus out of him? It's Michael Flatley, Lord of the Dance. Number 4, what is the Joey special? It's 2 pizzas. Number 5, the name of the band that Chandler and Ross create is Way No Way. Number 6, what was Chandler's TV magazine always addressed to? Sorry, who was Chandler's TV magazine always addressed to? It was Miss Chananla Bong. Miss Chananla Bong. Number 7, What size shoe does Joey wear? It's a 7. He wears size 7, which we find out at Monica and Chandler's wedding. Number 8. What was the name of the comic book that Ross made as a child? It was Science Boy. Science Boy. Number 9. What is Chandler's middle name? It's Muriel. It's Muriel. And number 10. Where was Ross supposed to go on his honeymoon with Emily? It was Greece. And Rachel went. So the place that Ross was supposed to go on his honeymoon with Emily, where Rachel went instead, was Greece. Okay, round 3 is all about the female characters. So, as I say, if I go too quick, just pause me. Have a think and then press play again when you're ready. Number 1. What is the name of Phoebe's policeman boyfriend? So what is the name of Phoebe's policeman boyfriend? Number 2. When the 3 girls are together, Monica asked, if you had to pick one of us to date, who would it be? Only one of them responded with a name. Who responded and who did they pick? So you can get 2 points for that question. When the 3 girls were together, Monica asked, if you had to pick one of us to date, who would it be? Only one of them responded with a name. Who responded and who did they say? Number 3. Why is Rachel afraid of swings? So number 3 is, why is Rachel afraid of swings? Number 4. Phoebe gets a job as a telemarketer selling toner. What's the company's name that she works for? So Phoebe gets a job as a telemarketer selling toner. What's the company called that she works for? Number 5. Why does Monica decide to get rid of her Barbados hairdo? Why does Monica decide to get rid of her Barbados hairdo? Where Chandler can see her scalp. Why does she get rid of it? Number 6. What was the name of the book, the self-help book, that the girls liked? So what was the name of the self-help book that the girls liked? Number 7. What was Phoebe in charge of at Rachel's surprise party? What was Phoebe in charge of at Rachel's surprise party? Number 8. What does Rachel claim Emma's first word is? So number 8 is, what does Rachel claim that Emma's first word is? And number 9. What is Monica's parents' nickname for her? So number 9, what is Monica's parents' nickname for her? And number 10, how much does Rachel pay for the hairless cat, Mrs. Whiskerson? So number 10 is, how much does Rachel pay for the hairless cat, Mrs. Whiskerson? While you think of your answers, I will do another couple of shout outs. Hello to Jack from Colchester. And hello to Jade Butler and Ryan Field. Thank you all for joining us tonight. I hope you're enjoying the quiz and I hope you score lots of points. Happy 13th birthday to Annie. Happy birthday, Annie. I hope you have a lovely, lovely birthday. Hello again to Jackie and Anna. It's their first shout out, but they have joined me every week for the quizzes. So thank you again for joining me. And I hope you enjoy this evening and do well on this quiz. And hello to Mark. This is a long one, so hold on. Hello to Mark, Rachel, Natasha and Kenny in Derby. Hi guys, and happy birthday, Mark. Again, I hope you have a lovely, lovely day. So let's go through the answers to round 3. Round 3. Number 1, what is the name of Phoebe's policeman boyfriend? It's Gary. When the 3 girls are together, Monica asks which one they date and which one they pick to go on a date with. Only one responded, and it was Phoebe. Phoebe responded and she picked Rachel. So you can get 2 points for that question. 1 point for Phoebe, 1 point for picking Rachel. Number 3, why is Rachel afraid of swings? It's because her hair got tangled when she was younger and her mum had to cut it. So she was very scared to let Emma go on the swings. So that's why she's afraid. Phoebe gets a job as a telemarketer for selling toner. What was the company called? It was Empire Office Solutions. That's a lie. Empire Office Supplies. I got you there. I got myself. Empire Office Supplies. She says it every time she rings somebody. It's in the first line that she says. So it's Empire Office Supplies. Number 5. Why does Monica decide to get rid of her Barbados hairdo? It's because she got her hair stuck in the shower curtain. So everybody was trying to convince her to get rid of it, and the thing that made her get rid of it is because she got it stuck in a shower curtain. Number 6, the name of the self-help book that the girls loved was Be Your Own Windkeeper. Be Your Own Windkeeper. I know that was a hard one, and I apologise again, but you've got to throw a hard one in every now and again. And number 7, what was Phoebe in charge of at Rachel's surprise party? It was cups and ice. She was in charge of cups and ice. Number 8, what does Rachel claim Emma's first word is? It's Gleber. Rachel claims that Emma's first word is Gleber. Then they look it up in the dictionary and Ross thinks that Emma is a genius. Science genius as well. Number 9, what's Monica's parents' nickname for her? It's Harmonica. So Monica's nickname with her parents is Harmonica. And the amount that Rachel pays for Mrs. Whiskerson is $1,000. $1,000. Okay, we're now on to round number 4. So now we're getting into the seasons. So each round is going to be 2 seasons worth of questions. So the first 5 questions will be about the first series, and the second 5 questions will be about the second series within that category. So round 4 is seasons 1 and 2. So the first 5 questions are going to be about season 1, and the second 5 questions are going to be about season 2. Hope that's nice and clear, and let's get going. So, number 1. When Rachel misplaces her engagement ring, where does she find it? So when Rachel misplaces her engagement ring, where does she find it? Number 2. When Phoebe finds a severed thumb in a can of soda, how much compensation does she get from the soda company? So when Phoebe finds a thumb in her soda can, how much compensation does she get from the soda company? Number 4. I lie. Number 3. This is a kind of tricky one. So number 3. Chandler gets stuck in an ATM vestibule with which former Victoria's Secret model? Chandler gets stuck in an ATM vestibule with which former Victoria's Secret model? Number 4. How did Ben get his name on Friends? So number 4, how did Ben get his name on Friends? Number 5. Which zoo does Marcel get accepted into? So which zoo does Marcel get accepted into and goes to? Number 6. When Rachel goes to the airport to greet Ross as he returns from his paleontology trip, I've missed a word out there. As he returns from his paleontology trip in China, what is the name of the girl he arrives with and is dating? So I'll repeat that again. When Rachel goes to the airport to greet Ross as he returns from his paleontology trip in China, what is the name of the girl he arrives with and is dating? Number 7. There's 2 possible points up for grabs on this question. When Phoebe cuts Monica's hair, who does she ask for to be cut like? So there's the first one. Who does Monica ask for the cut to be like? And for a bonus point, who did Phoebe think Monica wanted it cut like? So when Phoebe cuts Monica's hair, for the first point, who did Monica ask for her hair to be cut like? And for the second point, who did Phoebe think Monica said? Or think Monica meant? I'll give you a clue. Surnames are the same. Number 8. When Joey begins to earn money from his acting, what does he buy Chandler to thank him for paying for headshots and food? So when Joey starts to earn money, what does he buy Chandler to thank him for paying for his headshots and food? Number 9. Why did the producers of Days of Our Lives kill off Dr. Drake Ramore? Number 9. Why did the producers of Days of Our Lives kill off Dr. Drake Ramore? And number 10. When Rachel is maid of honour at her ex-fiancé Barry's wedding, what time does Barry bet on Rachel leaving by? Hard one, I know. Have a guess. When Rachel is maid of honour at her ex-fiancé Barry's wedding, what time does Barry bet on Rachel leaving by? Okay, while you do your answers to that round, I have got a very special mention to do. Now, there is a lady I've been made aware of called Sarah Cooper. So, hi Sarah, we've got you. She is doing a fantastic thing for charity, for the charity that she works for. And she's doing a new thing every day. So for the whole year, she's trying something new every single day. I think that's incredible. I think it's really fun, really different and something new to do. However, she's finding it a little bit more difficult now to come up with some ideas, being as we're in lockdown, and there's obviously places are closed and things. So if anybody has any ideas of new things that she could do, unusual things, anything that she could do as a new thing every day for this year, just give me a message, drop me a message, and I'll get in touch with her and let her know what people think. But I think it's a fantastic idea. So well done, Sarah, for everything you've done so far. Keep it going. If I think of any other ideas, I'll let you know. But I'll keep in touch with you because I'm really interested in what you're going to do and how much you raise. So fantastic, well done, and keep it going. So we will go back to the answers to round 4. Okay. Number 1. When Rachel misplaces her engagement ring, where does she find it? She finds it in the lasagna. So Rachel finds her engagement ring in the lasagna. Number 2, when Phoebe finds a severed thumb in a can of soda, how much compensation does she get? She gets $7,000. So Phoebe gets $7,000 for finding the thumb. Chandler gets stuck in an ATM vestibule with which former Victoria's Secret model? It was Jill Goodacre. So Chandler got stuck in the ATM vestibule with Jill Goodacre. Number 4, how did Ben get his name? It was because when Ross, Phoebe and Susan got trapped in the janitor's cupboard in the hospital, Phoebe put the janitor's outfit on, his uniform on, and his name was Ben. So that's how Ben got his name. Which zoo did Marcel get accepted into? It was San Diego. So Marcel got accepted into San Diego Zoo. Number 6, when Rachel goes to the airport to greet Ross, who does he arrive with and who is he dating? The lady's name was Julie. Julie. Number 7, when Phoebe cuts Monica's hair, who does she ask for the cut to be like? And for a bonus point, who does Phoebe think she says? So Monica wants it to be cut like Demi Moore, but Phoebe thought she said Dudley Moore. So 1 point for Demi Moore and another point for Dudley Moore. Number 8, when Joey begins to earn money, what does he buy for Chandler as a thank you? It's a gold bracelet. Joey buys Chandler a gold bracelet. Number 9, why do the producers of Days of Our Lives kill off Dr. Drake Ramore? It's because Joey did an interview with Soap Opera Digest and he claimed that he made up most of his lines. So Joey did an interview for Soap Opera Digest and told them that he made up most of his lines. Number 10, when Rachel attends Barry's Barry's wedding, what time does Barry bet on Rachel leaving before? It was 9:45 p.m. 9:45 p.m. I know that was a hard one, so I'm sorry, but I hope some of you got close. If you didn't get bang on, but you got close, give yourself a point. Why not? Okay, round 5 is all about seasons 3 and 4. So the first 5 questions are about series 3 and the last 5 questions are about series 4. Okay, so number 1. In the one where no one's ready, what does Joey accidentally fling on Phoebe's dress? So in the one where no one's ready, what does Joey accidentally fling on Phoebe's dress? Number 2. Every year at Thanksgiving, Ross and Monica used to have a touch football game. What did they call it? So every year at Thanksgiving, Ross and Monica used to have a touch football game. What did they call it? Number 3. Where does Chloe hide in Ross's apartment when Rachel turns up to try things out again? So when Chloe is at Ross's apartment, where does she hide when Rachel turns up the next morning to try things again with Ross? Number 4. How old was Frank Jr. when he announced he was getting married to Alice? Number 4. How old was Frank Jr. when he made the announcement that he was getting married to Alice? Number 5. What was the name of the woman who had an artificial leg and dated both Chandler and Joey? What was the name of the woman that had an artificial leg who dated both Joey and Chandler? Number 6. When Rachel writes Ross a long letter, how many pages is it? So when Rachel writes Ross a long letter, how many pages is it? Number 7. How much do Joey and Chandler advertise the entertainment centre for sale in the newspaper? How much did Joey and Chandler advertise the entertainment centre for sale in the newspaper? Number 8. For what magazine does Monica fill in as a food critic? So for what magazine does Monica fill in as a food critic? Another quite hard one, I think there, so I'm sorry for that one. Number 9. What letter of encyclopedia did Joey buy from the salesman? So what letter of encyclopedia did Joey buy from the salesman? Number 10. What did Chandler really buy Kathy for her birthday? So what did Chandler really buy Kathy for her birthday? While you'll get your answers, I'll just do another couple of shout outs for people. So, hello to Sandra and Daniel, who are both really huge Friends fans. Hi both. I hope you enjoyed the quiz and I hope you get a high score on it if you're huge fans. And a shout out to Carly Powell and Amy Hook. Hi guys, thank you for joining me tonight. And hello to Jack and Archie Nicholson from Northampton. Hi boys. Thank you for helping your mum and dad with the quizzes so far. I hear that you've been taking part in quite a few of my quizzes, so thank you for helping your mum and dad so far, and I hope you enjoyed tonight. Okay, so let's go through the answers to round 5. So number 1, in the one where no one's ready, what does Joey accidentally finger on Monica's dress? It's hummus. It's hummus. Number 2, Ross and Monica used to have a touch football game and it was called the Geller Bowl. The Geller Bowl. So they made the Geller Cup, which I have one of, and I showed you on the last quiz. So they created that as a prize for the Geller Bowl. Number 3, where does Chloe hide in Ross's apartment when Rachel turns up the next morning? It's behind the door. So Ross opens the door to Rachel and Chloe is behind the door. Number 4, how old is Frank Jr. when he announces he's getting married to Alice? He's 18. He is 18. Number 5, the name of the woman with the artificial leg that dated both Joey and Chandler was Ginger. She is Ginger. Number 6, when Rachel writes Ross a long letter, how many pages is it? It's 18 pages, front and back. So it's 18 pages, front and back. Apologies. Oh, sorry. Number 7, how much do Joey and Chandler advertise the entertainment centre for sale in the newspaper? It's $50. $50. I'm going to sneeze again. I'm really sorry about that. Oh, see, I'm not live and I sneeze. Number 8, for what magazine does Monica fill in as a food critic? It's the Chelsea Reporter. I'm really sorry, that's a hard one. So it's the Chelsea Reporter. Number 9, the letter of the encyclopedia that Joey bought was V. V. And number 10, what did Chandler really buy Kathy for her birthday? It was the Velveteen Rabbit book. The Velveteen Rabbit book. So he bought it for Joey to give to Kathy, and Joey gave Chandler the pen to give to Kathy, but actually Chandler really bought the Velveteen Rabbit book. Okay, on to round 6, which is all about seasons 5 and season 6. So again, the first 5 questions are about series 5, and the last 5 questions are about series 6. So let's go into it with question 1. Who sells a hat to Joey in London? Who sells a hat to Joey in London? Number 2, in the one with all the resolutions, what is Phoebe's resolution? So in the one with all the resolutions, what is Phoebe's resolution? Number 3, this is a hard one. So with your answer, just get close to, it's up to you how you mark it, but when Joey and Ross are first throwing the ball to each other, what time is it when Ross checks his watch? So when Joey and Ross are first throwing the ball to each other, what time is it when Ross checks his watch? I'll give you a clue. They commented that they'd missed lunch. So there's a clue. Obviously, I don't think you're going to get the exact time, but if you get close to, or, you know, within an hour or two, however you want to mark it, you do that. Number 4, who did Rachel accidentally kiss in an interview? So number 4 is, who did Rachel accidentally kiss in an interview? Number 5, in the one with the Yeti, what do Monica and Rachel go to the storage area to collect or to find? So in the one with the Yeti, what do Monica and Rachel go to the storage area to find? Another tricky one there. Number 6, why was Phoebe the first to find out that Chandler was going to propose to Monica? So number 6, why was Phoebe the first to find out that Chandler was going to propose to Monica? Number 7, what was written on Ross's back when he sat up in bed in the one after Vegas? So number 7 is, what was written on Ross's back when he sat up in bed in the one after Vegas? Number 8, where did the Porsche owner live in the one with Joey's Porsche? So in the one with Joey's Porsche, where did the Porsche owner live? And number 9, on what show did Ross and Monica perform The Routine? Number 9, on what show did Ross and Monica perform The Routine? And finally, number 10, what game did Chandler make up to give Joey money? What game did Chandler make up to give Joey money? While you get your answers together, I've just got a couple more shout outs. So hello to Lucy in Eastbourne. Hi Lucy, thanks for joining us. And hello to Darcy in Somerset. Your mum loves you very much and is very proud of you, which is a lovely message. So hello Darcy. And a shout out to the Whitakers. Hello to Amelia and Sam. And Mum, I hope you win this quiz this time. So Mum has let me know that unfortunately the kids have beaten her on all the other quizzes. So tonight, Mum, it's your turn. So I hope you win. But hello to Amelia and Sam as well. Thank you for joining me again. Okay, so the answers to round 6. Number 1, who sells a hat to Joey in London? It's Richard Branson. Richard Branson sells a hat to Joey in London. Number 2, in the one with all the resolutions, what is Phoebe's resolution? It is to fly a plane. So Phoebe's resolution is to fly a plane. Number 3, when Joey and Ross are first throwing the ball, what is the time when Ross looks at his watch? It's 2:17 p.m. So it's 2:17 p.m. So it's up to you how you mark that. I don't expect you to get it bang on. If you did, well done. If you didn't, then mark it as you wish. If you've got it within an hour or half an hour or whatever you want to do, mark yourself a point. Number 4, who did Rachel accidentally kiss in an interview? It was Mr. Zellner. Mr. Zellner. And number 5, in the one with the Yeti, what did Monica and Rachel go to the storage area to find? It was the waffle maker. They went to find a waffle maker. And I really fancy waffles now I've said that. Number 6. Why was Phoebe the first to find out that Chandler was going to propose to Monica? It was because she walked in on him looking at ring brochures. So Phoebe walked in on Chandler looking at ring brochures. Number 7. What was written on Ross's back when he sat up in bed in the one after Vegas? It was just married. So just married was written on Ross's back. Number 8, where does the Porsche owner live? It's upstate. It's upstate. So when Joey asks the Porsche owner where he lives and he says upstate, Joey said, yeah, so did I. Number 9, on what show does Ross and Rachel perform the routine? It is Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve. So Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve. If you get something similar, give yourself a point. And number 10, what game did Chandler make up to give Joey money? It was cups. It was cups. Okay, on to round number 7, which, as you probably guessed, is about seasons 7 and 8. So the first 5 about season 7 and the last 5 about season 8. Are we ready? Number 1. After watching what movie did Ross and Joey fall asleep? So after watching what movie did Ross and Joey fall asleep and had the best nap ever? What film did they watch? Number 2. What was the one state that Ross couldn't think of when he was playing the 50 states game? So what was the one state that Ross couldn't think of when he was playing the 50 states game? Number 3. Who really broke Joey's chair? Number 3 is who really broke Joey's chair? And number 4, in the one with Rachel's book, what made the duck sick? So in the one with Rachel's book, what made the duck sick? Number 5, in the one with Phoebe's cookies, what did Phoebe think that her grandmother's French grandmother, what did she think her name was? So in the one with Phoebe's cookies, what did Rachel think that her grandmother's French grandmother's name was? So her great-grandmother. What did she think her name was? No, her great-great-grandmother. Number 6. Of the 6 of them, who is the last to know who the father of Rachel's baby is? So of the 6 of them, who is the last person to find out who the father is of Rachel's baby? Number 7. What was the name of the game show that Joey was trying out on Ross and Chandler to be the host of? So Joey was going to be the host of a game show. What was the name of it? And he trialled it on Ross and Chandler. Number 8. What seat number does Chandler say he has to the guy at the first class ticket counter? So what seat number does Chandler say that he has to the guy at the first class ticket counter? Number 9. What were the names of Monica and Chandler's friends that they met on honeymoon? So what was the name of Monica and Chandler's friends that they met on their honeymoon? And finally, number 10. What was the name of the last girl that Ross danced with at Chandler and Monica's wedding? So what was the name of the last girl that Ross danced with at Chandler and Monica's wedding? Well, you get your last few answers. I'll just do the last couple of shout outs. I've only got a couple more. So happy birthday to Grace, who is 19 on Sunday. Happy birthday, Grace. And happy 30th birthday to Rianne Johnson from all the family. Happy 30th, Rianne. And I have a special mention now to a little girl called Eva Diva. Eva, I want to say a special hello. And I am sending you lots and lots and lots of hugs. I know that it's a difficult time at the moment, but we will get there. We will all get there and everything will go back to normal. So keep smiling. Keep having fun. Keep joining in my quizzes. I will help as best as I can. So I'm sending you all my love straight to you. And keep smiling, okay? I hope that helps. So, hi Eva, and keep going. All is fine. Okay, that's all the shout outs for tonight. So we will do the answers to round 7 and then we will do round 8. And that's the quiz done. Another quiz complete. So, the answers to round 7. Number 1, after watching what film did Ross and Joey fall asleep? It was Die Hard. So the film that they fell asleep after was Die Hard. Number 2, the only state that Ross forgot in the game of 50 states was Delaware. It was Delaware. Number 3, who really broke Joey's chair? Who really broke Joey's chair? It was Rachel. Number 4, in the one with Rachel's book, what made the duck sick? It was Rachel's face cream. Number 5, in the one with Phoebe's cookies, what did Phoebe think that her grandmother's name was? It was Nestle Toll House. She put a French accent on that, but it was Nestle Toll House, which was the brand of the cookies. Number 6, of the 6 of them, who was the last to find out who the father was of Rachel's baby? It was Ross. So the actual dad of Rachel's baby was the last to find out. It was Ross. Number 7, what was the name of the game show that Joey was trialling out and was going to be the host of? It was Bamboozled. You've been bamboozled. Number 8, the seat number that Chandler claims that he's got to the first class ticket counter. It was 1A. 1A. Number 9, the name of the friends that Chandler and Monica meet on their honeymoon was Greg and Jenny. Greg and Jenny. And number 10, what was the name of the last girl that Ross danced with at Chandler and Monica's wedding? It was Gert. It was Gert. Okay, on to the final round, round 8, which, as you've guessed, the first questions are about season 9 and the last 5 questions are about season 10. Number 1. In total, how much money do Chandler and Monica borrow from Joey? So in total, how much money do Chandler and Monica borrow from Joey? Number 2. Phoebe's blind date, Mike, is played by who? Phoebe's blind date, Mike, is played by who? Number 3. After completing his internship, what position did Chandler get? So number 3, after completing his internship, what position did Chandler get? And number 4, what song did Rachel sing to Emma to make her laugh? Number 4, what song did Rachel sing to Emma to make her laugh? number 5. When Phoebe met Mike's parents for the first time, where in the house was she sick? So number 5, when Phoebe met Mike's parents for the first time, where in their house was she sick? Number 6. What is the name of the birth mother to Monica and Chandler's babies? So number 6 is, what was the name of the birth mother to Monica and Chandler's babies? And number 7. What does Phoebe give Rachel as a going away present? What does Phoebe give to Rachel as a going away present? Number 8. What does Mike want to change his name to? So number 8, what does Mike want to change his name to? Number 9, what does Rachel's sister do to Emma while babysitting? What does Rachel's sister do to Emma whilst babysitting? And number 10, why were Rachel, Phoebe, Ross and Joey late to Thanksgiving? So you can have 2 points to this question. So Rachel and Phoebe were together and Ross and Joey were together. So you can have 1 point for where Ross and Joey were and 1 point for where Rachel and Phoebe were. So the question again was, why were Rachel, Phoebe, Ross and Joey late on Thanksgiving? Okay, I have no more shout outs. So if you need a couple more minutes or any more time, press pause on the video now. So pause me. Oh no, either of those. Just pause me because I am going to go straight into the answers. So if you're ready, here's the answers. Okay, the answer to number 1, how much money did Chandler and Monica borrow from Joey in total? It's $4,000, $2,000 each. Number 2, Phoebe's blind date Mike is played by who? It's Paul Rudd. Number 3, after completing his internship, what position does Chandler get? It's junior copywriter. Number 4, what song did Rachel sing to Emma to make her laugh? It was Baby Got Back. Number 5, when Phoebe met Mike's parents for the first time, where in the house was she sick? In the closet, in the coat closet. So in a really posh accent, she said, I had a great time. It was really top drawer. And here's something rich, 13 bathrooms in this place and I threw up in the coat closet. So it was the coat closet. I can't do a posh accent, I'm a yam yam. Number 6, what was the name of the birth mother to Monica and Chandler's babies? It was Erica. It was Erica. And number 7, what does Phoebe give to Rachel as a going away present? It was a cotton bud with her saliva on it. A cotton bud with her saliva on it. Number 8, what does Mike want to change his name to? It was Crap Bag. Crap Bag. Number 9, what does Rachel's sister do to Emma while babysitting? She gets her ears pierced. So Rachel's sister, when she has Emma, gets her ears pierced. And number 10, why were Rachel, Phoebe, Ross and Joey late on Thanksgiving? So Rachel and Phoebe took Emma to a beauty pageant and Ross and Joey went to a Knicks game. So 1 point for each. So Rachel and Phoebe took Emma to a beauty pageant and Ross and Joey went to a Knicks game. Okay, I do also have a tiebreaker question. So the tiebreaker question, should you need it, is how many episodes did Gunther appear in? How many episodes did Gunther appear in? Now, because it's not working like a live video like it did before, I won't be putting this answer on YouTube, on Facebook. because I'm only giving this quiz to the people that have paid for it. So have a think about it and pause me. Pause me right now. And then when you're ready, go back and I will tell you the answer. So pause. And welcome back. The answer is 148. So Gunther appears in 148 episodes. So if you needed a tiebreaker to decide the winner in your household, there you go. So that is the end of another quiz with Eventures and myself. So thanks again to everybody that's joined us. I know it's the second Friends quiz and I know it works slightly differently in as much as it's on a different platform and it's not live. But this is how we intend to do the quizzes going forward after lockdown, should we make them events. We just wanted to try it out and see how it worked and see if everybody was happy with it. So if you can give me some feedback of how easy you found it to find, did the link work okay, were you happy with the ticket booking website, all those kind of things, were you happy with the quality of the video, anything that you want to comment, can you just email me on ukadventures@gmail.com or private message me on Facebook. Just let me know how it works, just so we know if this will work going forward and if you're happy with it as a customer. And we just want to thank you ever so much for donating to the NHS so far, for joining us for all the other quizzes. There will be quizzes every week from us, so keep joining us. We'll keep getting you entertained and keep staying safe. Obviously there is another announcement next week, but we can't see it being too much of a change, so we'll see what happens. But as I say, we will continue with the quizzes every Friday night to keep you entertained. So make sure you like our Facebook page at UK Eventures, because on there you'll find out about all the new quizzes and any other events that we do. We are working on some more stuff at the moment. We're just getting the rights to do it. So keep your eyes out on there. So for now, thank you very much for joining us again this evening. And from me and Hugsy, good night and stay safe.